When it comes to friendships, the more friends you have and the closer your bond, the better it is for your health. So researchers took notice when a recent survey found a growing number of men don't have any close friends.
KOMO's Molly Shen found a group of guys who have maintained their friendship for decades, and they credit in part an annual pickleball tournament.
Today, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the U.S.
Out.
But back in 1985, nearly 40 years ago,
Craig totally introduced it to us. None of the rest of us had any idea what pickleball was.
If you have reasonable hand-eye coordination, it catch on pretty fast.
a group of guys organized their first pickleball tournament.
But it's called Vlasic Classic.
Vlasic Classic. The Vlasic Classic.
The Vlasic Classic.
I coined that phrase because it rhymed, that's all. The trophy's coming.
And our trophy includes a Vlasic jar of pickles. It's been on there for quite a few years.
Hold it up, James.
Long before most people had even heard of the sport.
We got out there with our plywood paddles and, went for it. And it was very fun.
They made pickleball a priority.
We're individually better people for it. I'm a better person for it than I otherwise would be without it.
It's not that playing pickleball makes Craig Russell a better person. It's the people he plays pickleball with. Their annual tournament is part of the glue in a decades-long friendship.
You get the sense that it is a rarity.
Oh, man!
Not only for older men, but for younger men as well, quite frankly, these days.
Welcome to the 40th annual Vlasic Classic. Yeah.
Some of them met in church. They were roommates during or after college. They have witnessed each other get married, have kids, have grandchildren.
And there's the loss that we're experiencing, loss of parents or siblings. To be able to process those things with this group has been a real blessing.
They have changed jobs, homes, churches, and cities, but they haven't missed a year of the Vlasic Classic.
Our kids realize that we have these long-term relationships with these men, and I think it's a good model for them to see too.
This year, the friends came together again, marking their 40th pickleball tournament, and they're already looking forward to 41.
This is a celebration event. We get to play, have fun, and pray beforehand that we don't get injured.
There may be a day when too many hips have been replaced or shoulders or whatever.
Until that day, they will gather each year to battle for a trophy featuring a cloudy jar of old pickles.
I think if Vlasic heard about it, they should want to support us, want to highlight us.
And investing more time in a deep friendship.
Is this type of friendship rare? I'm not sure. I know that it's important. You get a camaraderie that has real depth and texture to it. It's not superficial. And the more life experience you gain, the more you realize how valuable that becomes.
That's the real prize. Molly Shen, KOMO News.
Two families invented pickleball on Bainbridge Island back in 1965. By the late 70s, one of the early players introduced it to Craig Devine's family, and they played every summer, and that's how Craig knew about the game and made it a staple of his friend group back in 1985.